49ers update from the old Lombardi family farm here in Porterville, Tulare County, California. Time to talk about the 49ers quarterback room and how strong it is now that they've added Josh Dobbs to be the backup to Brock Purdy, who, by the way, is an MVP finalist, 24 years old. That's a very good top of the room, but the depth of the whole thing is so important, and people need to remember this from a bigger picture sense, and people need to stop talking about, oh, Josh Dobbs might take over for Brock Purdy at some point of the season. Yes, of course, Brock Purdy can get hurt. That's why you have a backup quarterback. But Purdy is obviously the unquestioned starter. This fake drama just gets old every single time that the 49ers sign somebody. The way that I look at Dobbs, though, is this is high-quality number 2 insurance. A guy that started 12 games last year, won a handful of games last year, won some games where he had very little preparation, which I think is a good quality for a QB2, a backup to have. Of course, he's extremely smart. I mean, I could talk about the whole pastronaut thing and the aeronautical engineering, but his playbook smart. But when you listen to Kyle Shanahan in the video I'm going to attach to this to this video, when you listen to Kyle Shanahan talk about him, he talks about the processing ability, and he also compliments the athleticism. He says if you don't honor Dobbs' ability to run, he can beat you with his legs. And he actually racked up over 40 rushing yards against the 49ers with the Cardinals last year. So the 49ers were really impressed with Dobbs because, I mean, he had led a win over the Cowboys right before he took the Cardinals into Levi's Stadium. And in that game, Arizona was able to move the ball against the 49ers, and Dobbs was able to move with his legs, and he executed a run-first attack. And then he went to Minnesota, which runs a scheme that is in the same family of offensive schemes as what the 49ers run. And Shanahan was impressed throughout, both when he had to prepare for Josh Dobbs and then when he scouted him over the course of this offseason. So you've got a strong QB2. That's exactly what you want, especially at about $3 million. You've got somebody with some physical upside. This is, we're not in the Nick Mullins days anymore for the 49ers. You've got somebody who can run the ball, who can move the needle with his athletic ability and allow the 49ers to potentially cross a bridge of winning a few games if and when, and the 49ers don't want this, but if and when Brock Purdy does have to miss a few games. And that's what quarterback 2 is all about. If you have to go QB2 for the rest of the season, it's probably not good news, right? But you have that QB2 to bridge gaps, shorter gaps over the course of a season when your quarterback is injured. And obviously quarterback 3, the reason that it's a good room is that the 49ers go 1 through 3, not just 1 and 2. Brandon Allen, they brought him back for $1.5 million this year. Just a great presence in the room, familiar with the scheme, was with the Bengals as Joe Burrow's backup before. They were really happy with Allen and the tutelage he was able to help give Brock Purdy and company last year. Sam Darnold benefited from that as well, and Allen's going to be in there too. I think that there's going to be a competition between Allen and Joshua Dobbs for that quarterback 2 spot. Obviously, Dobbs would be the heavy favorite there, but Allen's been a number 2 before, so it's a good problem to have if you're the 49ers. Strong quarterback room is the centerpiece of a strong team, and San Francisco has that in place throughout the start of free agency. Now, check out this video. This is going to be Kyle Shanahan talking about Joshua Dobbs before the 49ers played the Cardinals last year.
I think he's playing real good quarterback play right now. I mean, he's one of the reasons they've been in every game. They're really committing to the run, trying not to give up explosives and keep guys out of the end zone on defense, and he's not turning it over. He's been extremely decisive. When it's there, he consistently makes it. When it's not there, he plays it smart, doesn't turn it over. He's been able to scramble and make some plays, and he's been very competitive in the quarterback run game when they haven't honored him.